All right. This is Mr. Nice, your host of Kung Fu Fanta podcast. And today's date is Sunday, the 16th of August, 2026. And today we're going to be reacting on a Nigerian passport bro that has recently been arrested in Nairobi. I have KLA that's going to be on today. We're going to be reacting to the gentleman you see on the image there, pointing his finger towards the passport bro who's been alleged to have SA'd more than one woman in Nairobi. And this is unfortunate. This is a scourge that's been happening. And this is one of those situations where it was not promoted on YouTube. So it wasn't a YouTube passport bro doing it. However, I've seen this particular individual on Passport Bros panels before talking about travel. Of course, he was just a random. And so when I saw his face, it's like, okay, I've seen this guy around. I don't know who he is, but come to find out, he's a Nigerian. I've watched this video that we're going to be viewing today, and he has been living in the US at some point because of his accent. It's obviously been a long time. You don't get that kind of accent without living in the US. So before I bring on KLA, Kenyan Living Abroad, I want to say thank you for coming in. Ava Miller. We have Nikki with an I, Miss Optimistic. We have 9 people watching right now. Please get the likes up. And real quick, I think it's probably obvious, but I want to make sure my mic is working. Can you guys in the chat, you ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me speaking right now? I just need to know that before we go too deep in this introduction. Thank you very much, Nikki. I appreciate that. All right. So KLA, you can go ahead and unmute your mic. Let's get this thing rolling.
Thank you so much, Kung Fu Fanta and the Fanta Show. It's glad to have me here. I'm actually pleased to come back and share my thoughts and,
right. So before we get into the video, you're on the ground. You're born and raised in Kenya. Let people who are going to be coming here for the very first time what the situation is in Kenya with the scourge of passport bros wanting to make Nairobi into the new Sasua from the Dominican Republic or the new Pattaya from Thailand. This is what they're actually trying. This is what they're coining Nairobi is right now. This is what they want to make it to be as far as the image is concerned. But tell us what's happening on the ground in Kenya right now with these passport bros.
True. I was born and raised in Kenya, and I'm actually on land of Kenya at the moment. I'm actually on my holiday, and it seems to be the idea of passport brothers or people coming to travel to Kenya was actually a good idea for the people thought maybe they'll be making foreign the country will earn for foreign exchange monies. People thought maybe it's time to broadcast more about the country. People come and visit the country to see the amazing things in the country, and people come to just learn the culture. But now, I think this has been happening for about, I don't know, 5 to 7 years or 10. I don't know how long it has been like this, but it seems to be it has been happening for some time. But also remember, we are not only having tourists who are coming to come and learn the culture, and others have decided to come to the country and assault someone, either verbally, sexually, all the types of abuse they've come to do in the country. So and that has been happening for a long time. Firstly, with the Nigerians, that has been common for a long time. But I think it has come to a point whereby I think people are getting tired. And also, one thing that I've noticed that for the last I've been here since February. So for about 2 months or 3 months, I may say, there's been a lot of agitation from also the government side. The government is getting involved in this matter. And this is one of the scenarios that we are actually going to get into today and react about it. and this is actually purely government involvement. And we will discuss more. We'll be in here for translation where Swahili was spoken, and we could just go on with the reaction later. Back to you, to the
Okay.
studio.
Okay. So, so this is a new trend that I've been noticing with some of the passport bros from the US, and not naming any names, but they've been doing things to like throw the audience off to let you know that what they're hiding is their true intentions, their true natures. But what comes out of their mouths and in their chats and in their comment sections reveals everything. So what's been happening, what's been new is that they'll go around in public or even in an Airbnb at bowling alleys, arcades, family restaurants where kids are present, buy the lady flowers, which end up being a prostitute or somebody they want to make a prostitute for the day, right? So they meet somebody that might be on Tinder that's real, but they want to make her a prostitute for the day. So they'll start promoting sex tourism at a family restaurant as an example, and buy them dinner and all this other stuff, buy them flowers, give them flowers, tell them how sweet they look, hold hands, make it look like a so-called regular date when in fact this is sex tourism at its worst. But it's just a facade. So this is what's going on. Don't believe anything, ladies. That if you're watching this, don't believe these things that these guys are telling you, especially if you're not a prostitute and they want to make you a prostitute for the day. So let me put a little more detail to that. So these sex tourists, aka passport bros, what they like to do is if they're interested in you and you just so happen to not be a prostitute, but they want to be with you for that day, they'll entice you and pay for it in some type of way to make you a prostitute for that day. So that could be in a, an example is a new iPhone, a laptop, or promises of getting you a visa to their country, which will never happen, right? So these are the types of things. They might even start talking about things like marriage, which is not going to be real. And in some cases, these guys, and it's very few, if they want to stay outside of the US or the UK or whatever, they'll marry you as somebody that could be there, but they'll still mess with prostitutes on the side unless you were already a prostitute to begin with. So ladies, beware. This is their game. This is what they've been doing for decades. And what they're doing now a lot of times is that they're promoting it. This is called sex tourism promotion, which is illegal. Going into like clubs and stuff like that, like strip clubs, filming in strip clubs is illegal because that's promoting sex tourism when you put it online. So this is very serious. Director Kelvo, thank you for coming in. We have Swahili, thank you for coming in. The Swahili Prince. We also have Sala M23, thank you for coming in. All right, KLA, go ahead and continue. Play. You're on mute. KLA, you got to take yourself off of mute. All right, KLA, if you can hear me, you need to take yourself off of mute. Hold on, guys. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. You're off mute. Can you hear me? All right, guys. We've been having issues earlier before we came on. I can hear a KLA, but he can't hear me. You guys could probably hear him. Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. So KLA, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I'm having a problem hearing you.
Okay, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Okay, take yourself off of mute. Yourself off of mute. Okay, can you hear me? Yourself off of mute. Okay, I can hear my voice on your side, so you're unmuted now. Can you hear me? All right, guys. This may not go all that well today. Fortunately, we probably going to have to start using something else besides StreamYard to do some of these live streams. But so what I need to do is just show you guys the video if you haven't seen it already. I'm going to add the link later to Joffrey. Joffrey is the gentleman who hosted and broke the news on the Nigerian that's assaulted more than one woman that has come forward. It's a essay assault on women in the most despicable ways. So if more women keep coming forward, we can get not just the Nigerians, but the Americans, the Russians, and everybody else that's doing this in Kenya to stop doing it. All right. So let's see here. KLA, you're back on. Go ahead and unmute if you can hear me.
Now I can hear you. Sorry about that.
Okay. So let's try to go ahead and go through the video. Let's go ahead and start the video now so we don't delay this any further. Wealth Stack, thank you for coming in. I appreciate your presence. All right, here we go.
Hi, everybody.
You didn't use a protection, that's why she went to get medicine.
Yeah, we didn't.
We advised her to go and get the medicine. So the rest, the police now can do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Stop playing games. You want to go and jump out here? No, stand up and handcuff him.
Yes, ukiangalia hapa, huyu ni ule Black American. But yako Black American alikuwa ni fake, ni mnaija. Kulingana na vile dadake aliyetupigia simu alikuwa anaitwa na vile alikuwa anaongea, ambaye ako US. So ni Black Nigerian American. Huyu tulienda kwake mahali alikuwa anaishi kwa apartment. Baada ya kupata ripoti kutoka kwa dada ambaye aliweza kumripoti amembaka. Walipatana na huyo dada Tinda. Walipoenda naye kwenye apartment, wakafanya tendo la ndoa kwa kumforce. Kisha akamwambia mlambe tundu la takataka. Alipokataa akampiga makofi, ikabidi msichana amemlamba. Tulipotoka hapo ilibidi sasa msichana tumuadvise aende polisi, apige ripoti, aende hospitali apewe zile madawa za kuzuia asipate ukimwi, na kisha tukaenda kumchukulia huyu jamaa hatua. Tulipofika kwenye apartment, jamaa alitudanganya kwamba anataka kuchukua viatu ili akuja atoe elektroniki zake. Alikuwa na laptop mingi na pia iPads. Akatoka mbio, akatoka akagongwa na kiti, akagongwa akagonga chini punguru. Kisha
Okay, KLA, can you go ahead and translate so far what has been said?
So what he's talking about is actually explaining to us, the people who are watching, that this is a gentleman who is actually a Nigerian, is a fake. He pretends to be an American, but he's not American. He's actually just a Nigerian American, and that was confirmed by his sister, who was on call, whom they reached out to when they arrested him. So they're also saying he actually went in with the girl and went in to sleep with her in bed, and now with the suspicion that they don't know him, they decided to advise the girl to go and take antiretroviral ARVs, for medication in case to just prevent herself from exposure. So it seems to be that the girl went to them to report, and they made the decision to do the test and make the report at the police. And now that the police they have gone to the apartment, and in the apartment he decided to tell them that he's gonna get his shoes and his electronics, and that was actually a lie. He was trying to run away. So I don't know, he collected his iPad and telephone, some computers that he had, and he ran. When he ran, he just tripped off in the same house and fell, and now they're trying to tell him to calm down. Okay, you can continue.
Okay.
Tukaponea kwa sababu alikuwa anataka kuruka kutoka 12 floor. Imagine anataka kuruka kutoka 12 floor, alafu waseme Musiria na askari wameua mtu. Alafu
what was that?
So what he's saying, he's saying that the gentleman was trying to jump from the 12th floor of the building. And they're saying now they will say this officer who is now called Geoffrey Mosiria, the one who made sure that the arrest was made, and actually he is in charge of citizen affairs. I don't remember his post well, but it's about public service to the public, to the citizens in the public of Nairobi.
Okay.
So yeah, so that is the position that he holds at the county. He's at the county level. He's actually at the county level. So he's actually a very big level for somebody at the government. So he's the one who made sure the arrest. So when he came, he wanted to jump out to the building, and he was saying now they will say that I tried to kill this guy. So that's not actually the intention. You can continue.
Okay, let's go.
Jamaa akaanza kubehave kama mtu ako unconscious, ikabidi tuanze kumpembeleza tena, tukumwambia kuna shida, utaachiliwa. Tukapigia sister yake akampembeleza, ndiposa tukaweza kumpeleka kwenye kituo cha polisi pale Parklands.
So actually the guy
kwa sababu ya hiyo nimeweza.
So the guy was resisting an arrest, and he started acting up, and they actually went into to just tell him that he'll be released, he's free, and actually the sister had to be called to make sure that that he's told that nothing bad is going to happen to him.
Okay, let's go.
Share information kama kuna msichana ambaye amepitia kwa mikono ya huyo mtu, kwa sababu alipokuwa na huyo msichana, alipomsindikisha akamfikisha chini, alipanda na msichana mwingine.
Do you know this lady?
So if there's anybody who has gone underwent something with this gentleman, you can come forward, make a report with us, because we are following up on his case. And also, I missed that where he said something. There's something behind, like 2 minutes. Like some minutes, some seconds ago. Just go a little bit behind.
Okay.
Kwa na huyo msichana alipomsindikisha akamfikisha chini, alipanda na msichana mwingine.
Do you know this lady?
Okay, so as soon as he was done with the lady, he took her downstairs, and as the lady was going, he went upstairs with another woman. That's how absurd it is.
Okay.
And now he's being asked if you know the girl.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just communicating.
She claimed she was a rapist, yeah? And have you ever met her?
Yes.
Has she ever come to your house?
Yes, she came Tuesday.
She has even gone to the hospital. She has been put on bread. So
you know what happened, eh?
You know what happened?
You know what happened?
Raped?
You don't need to explain. You know what happened, eh?
So you are under arrest?
Okay, but I did not rape her.
Did he force you? Did he force you to the bed?
Yes.
Did he use the protection?
You didn't use the protection, that's why she went to get medicine.
Yeah, we didn't.
We advised her to go and get the medicine. So the rest the police now can do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Stop playing games. You want to go and jump out here? No, stand up and handcuff him. No, you want to run. No, you want to run. You want to create drama. Sit down. You want to jump and here.
Can I get some water?
No, you can't jump here. Give him water. You can't jump in the balcony. You want to put us in problem here? My friend. Relax. You don't act. Police are here to take him for interrogation based on the case that was reported.
I'm here to see you. Yes. Do you know Jackie? Your host?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just call her then.
Yeah.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Do you know this lady?
Yeah, we were just communicating.
Have you ever met her?
Yes.
Has she ever come to your house?
Yes, she came Tuesday.
Did she claimed she was raped here, and she has even gone to the hospital. She has been put on bread. So
You know what happened, eh?
You know what happened.
You know what happened?
Raped?
You don't need to explain. You know what happened, eh?
So you are under arrest.
Okay, but I did not rape her. We were just talking.
There's no problem. We shall just establish
You
the truth.
explain.
We shall
to the
just
police.
establish the truth. Eh?
Okay.
But meanwhile, this is somebody's premises. The only place we can do this case is
Investigation at the police station.
Okay.
So for now, we are requesting that you dress well. We are going with you. And she's not the only one who has reported. More than 2 girls. So can you dress up your cameras, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I pack up my stuff or no? Can I pack up my stuff or no?
What's stuff?
I said, can I pack up my bags?
No, don't back. Just dress well.
Something home.
And the electronics you can carry them.
You only need the
Electronics.
the phone. You don't need his laptop.
Laptop we need because we want to confirm if there's
So real quick, any ladies that are going to be watching this that are in Kenya, if you have any more information about this particular Nigerian passport bro, go ahead and contact Joffrey. I don't have any of his other contacts other than his Instagram, but go ahead and give him a contact. Do whatever you can, and hopefully we can have him on for an interview at some point. Hopefully. But let's continue.
any recording because this is not the first case we are meeting like this. So, my brother, carry your electronics.
I'm afraid.
So KLA, was there anything to be translated?
No, I don't think they all spoke in English all the time.
Okay. Whoops, kind of
Went back.
Yeah.
I think that's more than you went too far. Yeah.
Electronics you can carry them.
You only need the
Electronics.
the phone. You don't need his laptop.
Laptop we need because we want to confirm if there's any recording because this is not the first case we are meeting like this. So, my brother, carry your electronics.
The government is on point.
I'm afraid.
So you hear the government officer saying that this is not the first time they're encountering this. So it seems the government has been doing some investigation behind us knowing. I'm actually impressed actually.
Well, that's good because we're not the only ones seeing all this happening. You know, it's I think a lot of people online think only a few key people are complaining about it and the only ones that are seeing it. So therefore they're saying that, trying to make everybody else believe that this stuff is not really happening. It's fake news. This is not fake news. Stuff like this really does actually happen. Yeah.
To a point where he noticed that there must be some evidence found in the computer. It means the government has been working and it might have been making some arrests. Maybe it has never been public. It has never.
Hello? You cut off where you said it's never been public. Can you repeat?
Okay, so I don't know. I think I left somewhere. I'm saying maybe it's because it has never been videotaped or maybe it has never been put on, recorded. But I think some arrests have been happening that we do not have information, privy to information to.
Okay.
Yeah, because you could
Why is he falling
hear him
down?
saying that.
He keeps saying what?
No, I said you could hear him saying that they need also the laptop to see if there's some recording. So it means there's been maybe there might be some people who have been arrested, and whatever was found in the computers was something, of wanting need of behavior, and now the government knows there's something that they are doing with the computer. Yeah, you can proceed.
Okay.
Amejirusha chini. You wanted to run and jump out?
No.
Oh, my friend, don't stop playing games. You want to go and jump out here? Come to up. No, stand up and handcuff him. No, you want to run. No, you want to run. You want to get sit down. You want to jump and get the problems here.
Can I get some water?
No, you can't jump here. Give him water. You can't jump here. We have more than 2 people. Yeah. And electronics zichukuliwe because these people record and document and report here.
I told you, this is something we are going to discuss. Yes.
Why
Just relax.
Why do you want to jump over the balcony? Give him water.
Boss, just relax. Everything we are going to discuss as man to man.
Officer, chukua hizo electronic zake.
Wewe shika maji. Have your water.
Take water. There is water.
Usimpe mingi.
That was fake fainting, everybody, unless it just rolled past his eyes the reality of, oh crap, I'm in a third world country. I've been caught, and now they're going to look at all the evidence, the other evidence that's on his electronics. So this is like the reality. He's going to be locked away in a Kenyan jail cell with one shoe, so his bare foot is going to be stepping on that piss and crap ridden floor. All that bacteria is going to be on the bottom of his foot. And this is what these guys deserve, and a lot more. But let's go.
Just relax,
Relax.
Just relax. Everything is well. We are going to discuss.
Relax. You don't act. I don't
Well, hii muda atarukia kwa nini?
Mtu anataka kuruka kwa nini? Anataka kuruka hapo kwa nini?
Umejua pale ile kitu alikuwa anafanya.
Alikuwa anataka kujump kwa balcony.
Yeah. Anajua ile kitu alifanya.
Tupeleke yeye nje tuende we bring you items.
Discuss as man.
Calm down, we'll assist you. My brother will assist you.
Yes,
we will assist you.
Discuss man to man.
We will assist you.
Yeah.
We will assist you. Relax.
We are not here to victimize anybody. We are here to discuss issues.
You want to hear you.
Stop panicking. She has to prove, and you have the right to explain yourself.
Yes,
and assist investigate. If she's fixing you,
Yes.
that one will be known.
So just relax.
So relax. Relax. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Don't panic. Relax. You are in servants. I'm here because I make sure you get justice. Oh, she also get justice. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
So let's just walk.
That's my wife.
Hiyo atadragiwa.
Come. Yeah, that's not going
Umesweat bwana.
Relax.
Just relax, boss. Acha kwanza tulie.
Okay.
Mmoja anajua ile kitu anafanya.
Hakujua atafika hapa.
Anajua ile kitu anafanya. Ndio naona anastuka.
Relax, my brother.
So
Relax.
he's saying,
We are not here. There's no problem.
translation. So the policeman in is it a white shirt or is it a blue one? So he's saying, because that must be an uniform police. So he said he's a bit worried because he knows what he's guilty of what he's been doing. So that's why he's refusing the arrest or moving out.
You'll be sorted out. Sasa. Breathe in. Sa.
Bena.
good. How are you?
We are here to assist this your brother here. Who is it to you?
Okay. This is Angel Wachiku. I'm his brother. I'm his sister. I'm also an attorney.
Where are you?
I'm in the U.S.
The U.S.
Okay, so this must be the sister, right?
And apparently she's an attorney.
Ah, so this is getting even better. Now, to let everybody know, because a lot of people in chat that I see already know me from 3 years ago when I was reacting on JT, the bigger figure, and I became friends with his former lawyer who had to drop him. Now, I haven't spoken to her in many, many months, and it was just yesterday, and I had a long talk with her for about an hour on the phone. She sent me this video yesterday, and she's very concerned about. So even me and her were talking 3 years ago, this because even JT, the bigger figure, was doing a little bit of passport broing while he was in Nairobi, believe it or not. But the thing is, we started talking about these other guys, and she said now she noticed lately that it's become a real scourge in Kilimani, Parklands, Westlands, you name it, all that whole area. So this is a real problem. So even my lawyer friend knows what's going on, and she's disgusted, and she's an activist. All right. So let's go ahead and continue with this. Thank you, KLA, again. I also want to salute Nana in the chat. Thank you for being here. Let's go.
Now we just want to take him for interrogation. The police are here to take him for interrogation based on the case that was reported. Hello? Tell him. Hello?
Yes, can I see some more information about?
Tell him to stop panicking because he's just going to be interrogated based on the case that we received that was reported at the police station. It's a case that was reported by one of the lady he was with, and we want to hear his side of the story. He's panicking here. We don't know why.
Okay, but where are you all?
We are at the apartment. We are at his apartment. We want to go at the station.
Okay, can you please tell me the address of the station?
Huh? Talk to
Tell me
him.
the address of the station.
Talk to him.
The address?
The address is Parklands. Parklands. It's Parklands
Portland?
station.
Parklands, right?
Parklands. Well, there's no problem. Why are you panicking? And they tell him to stop jumping. You know he wanted to jump from the top of the building.
I was not gonna jump. I passed out.
Huh? My sister. Tell him to stop risking his life. We are here to listen from his side of the story so that we are able to solve this issue. Why is he trying to jump from the top of the building? Tell him to relax. He's here. Talk with him.
Hi, Angel.
Wait, are they saying Portland Station?
No, Parkland. Parklands.
Opposite pizza.
Okay, Parkland Station.
Yeah.
Okay, well I have the address. Are you gonna go with them?
Yes, I'm gonna go with them. They want to go to the police station and talk about what happened.
Yeah.
They showed me one girl here who told me that her friend lied on her, and then they mentioned one other girl that made a TikTok. So we're gonna go to the police station. We're gonna talk about it, and so we're gonna go there. I'm gonna go with them. Yeah, and I've never been accused like this, so I was trying to go get water and I passed out in the living room. I was never gonna jump. I will never commit suicide. Please don't ever let that happen.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm gonna go with them. We're gonna talk about it. I can show them the evidence I have against whoever these people are, and then including the girl they brought, and then we'll go from there. Yeah,
Okay, and don't forget to send me all the stuff. Send me all the messages, send me the TikToks and everything. And whenever the person that's helping you send me, while you're on the way to the station with them, just text me all that.
Okay. I'll send as much as I can.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not going anymore. I'm not going anymore.
Papi,
Okay. I confirm items that. My friend, why don't you confirm the items before we leave here? Hey, these are These are instruments of power. Yes. This is your money.
Yes.
These are your dollars. Huh?
Yes.
US dollars. They're from the US?
Yes.
Confirm. Your money is intact. I see here you also have the politicians' money in Kenya. This is the politicians' money.
The local currency.
Handouts. You know, they give people handouts sometimes.
Nana, that is a yes.
So everything is intact?
Yes.
You're okay?
Yes, there's more in the apartment, but yes, this is all that.
More money?
No, more items.
You say there's more. So, the officers will do their work. All these gadgets will be confiscated because we also want to know if by any chance, because we have had many cases of our brothers and foreigners coming in Kenya, our tourists, like you.
Okay, he just said it. We've had many cases of tourists coming in, just like you, on tourist visas. This is very key, very key. Go ahead.
And that's good to know that the government has been listening, and also they've been listening to the people, not only people who have been mentioning this on the internet. Thanks to those who have been mentioning to the internet. But it seems to be the government has gotten tired of this. And actually, it was last month, there was the Minister of Gender. She came on radio and she said it, that they will keep on arresting. So when I saw the team, people saying they are coming to Kenya to do this, I will not be shocked when this happens to most of them.
All right. Should we continue?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
And they come and do video adult content with our girls, record them, and they share on the media, and they distribute without their consent, which is illegal.
You all heard that? Y'all heard that? Recording
Yes.
without consent. And even if it is consent, it's illegal to do that, to film like that in Kenya. So all this
100%.
corn, all this corn going on is punishable. It is punishable in Kenya. So all the passport bros out there, don't just think that the ones on YouTube are the ones getting caught. The ones that are off YouTube are also getting caught. So
And
go ahead.
it surprised me. It surprised me that they might be thinking, those who on YouTube might be thinking, oh no, they got nothing on me. But here is a good example of somebody who's not on YouTube. Maybe he's on actually people's comments, but he has been arrested. So it means the government is sufficiently working. And I think by the end of this year, if the government continues like this, we might as well as finish this problem of passport fraud. Actually, in the country, it's getting worse, but it has not gotten worse like Bogota, Phuket in Thailand. But we're actually heading there. And I think that's why some of them are running away from Kenya.
Right. We're not going to allow Nairobi to be another Sosua or Pattaya. It's not going to happen. So you guys, you got a wet dream. It is not going to happen. Let's go.
By the laws of land. And the reason why we came to your place is because of that girl who reported you, what happened in the house. And she's not the only one who has reported. It's a matter that is on all over the social media. So that's why we came to make sure that the matter is investigated and action is taken. And we normally document all our enforcement activity so that you don't say that you are either harassed or beaten. And even what happened in the house.
Yes.
If we don't document that, people say we came and they hit you and they killed you. But we don't kill people. You told her to lick. Can I use the word that you use in the US? To lick your ass. Your Honor. In Kenya, when I want to use the word which people don't want to understand, I call it tundu la takataka. So, when she refused, you beat her and she had to do it. Was it true, madam?
Now, when he said, and it's very graphic, so hopefully there's no young ones listening to your audio on your end. When he said the term that they use in the U.S. to lick your arse, that is exactly how these guys speak. I have seen so many of them on video say that, talking amongst each other, that this is what they're telling women to do, right? Or they want women to do that for them, or they want to do that to the woman. The guys in the chat are saying this. The guys in the comment sections are saying this, and the guys that sit up on their videos are saying this. So what he just described is exactly what a lot of Americans, and I'm sure probably some British as well, are saying these exact words to women, or saying what they want to do to women or have done to them by women.
I was saying loud. Were you assaulted? Where did he slap you? Huh? Hard or just softly? It was hard. Are you sure? You know, we don't want to also fix someone. We don't want it to be like you're fixing him. Just tell us the truth. Did he force you? Did he force you to the bed?
Yes. I forced you into bed. Yes. And I slapped you.
Did he use the protection? Why? Did you ask him to use? Why didn't you ask him? Oh, and that's private now. Yeah. But he said you didn't use a protection. That's why she went to get medicine.
Yeah, we didn't.
We advised her to go and get the medicine. So the rest, the police now can do it.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you go now. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you are innocent,
yeah,
God will vindicate you.
Yes.
And if she is lying, police will do their work. We have probation. Wangapi wenye mlikuwa umepatikana kumkopo hiyo ngori? Kuna mwingine mmoja? Sawa. Okay. Now you can. Yeah.
Jana usiku kunao msichana ambaye niliwa reach out, wakaniambia kwamba amebakwa na mwanaume mzungu ambaye anaishi pale GTC, na nikamwadvise aweze kuripoti hapa Parklands Police Station. Alipopiga ripoti, tumeenda na maafisa wetu wa Parklands ambao wamefanya kazi mzuri sana. Tumeweza kufika kwa nyumba huyo mwanaume. Alipotuona alijifungia ndani, akakataa kufungua, na alipofungua, wakati alituona alianza kujifanya ni kama anataka kuanguka, akakimbia anataka kuruka kutoka kwa 12th floor. Kama angegongwa na kiti anguke chini, tungekuwa tunaongea story nyingine. So akawekwa pingu, diposa tukamshika tukamleta hapa. But alitoka kwa bedroom akituambia anataka kuchukua kitu sitting room, viatu, akatoka mbio kuelekea kwa balcony ndio aruka aende nje from 12th floor. Kisha akaenda akagongwa na kiti venye Mungu ni mkuu, akaanguka chini kabla atoke kwa balcony. Tukamweka pingu, tumemleta hapa. Kwa hivyo alikuwa ni mtu alikuwa anataka kutufuta kazi, kitu ya kwanza waseme tumeua mtu. So I want to thank God because God has worked.
Go ahead and translate that, please.
So he's saying that they went to the apartment. The girl, actually, okay, let me start from the start. The girl came to the office and claimed that somebody sexually assaulted her yesterday night, and they advised her to go and seek medical attention, get PrEP medication for prevention of any possibility of an infection. And then they inquired about they inquired from her about the location, and they proceeded with her to the location, and they tried to arrest the guy. And then he mentioned that the guy tried to jump out of the building from the 12th floor, and that was very risky for them. They said they're lucky that they were recording, because it could have ended badly. They could have said that these officers they killed him, because if he had managed to jump. So he was actually shocked about that, and now he was explaining, and then you have to continue.
Okay.
A miracle for us. Right now we should be speaking about something else, kwa sababu angesema Mosiri ameenda na askari wameua mtu kutoka 12th floor. Lakini Mungu kwa sababu anatuchunga, ameweza kugongwa na kiti kwa mguu akijaribu kutoroka, akaanguka chini, tukamshika, ndiye akawekwa pingu. Iposa akaanza kusema apatiwe maji, akaanza kuact hapo. Then from there alikuwa amepigia lawyer wake ambaye alikuwa anamueleza kwamba kuna askari wanataka kumshika, na alishtuka sababu alikuwa anajua kila alichokuwa amekifanya. So lawyer wake akatuambia kwamba tumueleze ile police station anapelekwa ili amfuatilie. So ni mtu ambaye anajua kila anachokuwa anakifanya, and that's why amejaribu kuact ambaye ingetuletea shida hiyo ya kujirusha kutoka juu ya ghorofa. But tumeweza kufikisha Parklands Police Station, na kama kuna mtu amedhulumiwa na mwanaume, usiogope kina dada, msiogope. Njoo Parklands Police Station muweze kusaidiwa na maafisa wa polisi. Huyu jamaa alikuwa tinda. Kama ulikuwa tinda na amekukatia na amekuleta hapo GTC, sababu wakati huyo mwanadada ametueleza kwamba alimuita kwa nyumba yake, akamuingisha kwa kitanda haraka mbio hata bila kumtayarisha cha nguvu, akamfanya tendo la ndoa bila kutumia protection. Kisha alipofanya tendo la ndoa akamwambia aweze kumlamba tundu la takataka. Hiyo mtajua ni nini. So kisha alipotoka hapo ndio akamfukuza, akamwambia toke sasa aende. Walipokuwa anateremka akaingisha mwingine tena. Sasa ndio msichana akakuwa worried, kwani hapa ni kuingia na kutoka na kutolewa. Na hapo ndipo sasa tuliweza kuingililia na tumeweza kuchukua hatua kisheria, and we must protect our Kenyan girls and our Kenyan boys and everyone in Kenya, including our guests, including our tourists. We must protect you. Let every person follow the law, and you will never fall in any wrong hands of the law. Hayo tu kwa leo.
All right.
So-
What's the ending translation, please?
So he continued explaining about how they got him arrested. So apparently he says it was by good luck that he tripped on a chair and fell because he was trying actually to jump out of the building, and they arrested him. And when they stopped him, they put him on the handcuffs, and then he decided to call his lawyer. Here they didn't say it's a sister anymore. They said it's the lawyer, and the lawyer tried to understand what was happening, and then she asked where are they taking him, and they told her that he's going to be taken for interrogation at Parklands Police Station, and that was it with the lawyer.
Okay.
That was what they needed, and then he said now this is where I think this is where it became more important. Said so with the situation with the girl, how the girl met the gentleman, because the girl met the gentleman via Twitter. So if there's any other woman who has met this gentleman on Twitter and had the same experience, should come to Parklands Police Station and report. The police will help you. They are really waiting for you to help you. They said you should not fear. Come on board and explain your story or your side of the story, and the police will help you. And then he mentioned something else. He said that we are going to protect our women, and then also he explained how they met with the girl. Imagine the story that he's giving, that the girl just contacted the girl via Twitter, gave her the address, and the girl as soon as she entered the house building, she never got even a chance to speak to him. Straight to the bed and did all that incident that happened to her. So they said that I think that's most of the translation. If I missed any, I'll remember.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information on him or others in the area, it's Parklands Police Station, Nairobi. Okay, if anybody outside of the U.S. happens to know this person and is watching this, contact Parklands Police Station, Nairobi. Okay, and let me actually pull up, because I can't find it right now. Actually, hold on one second. I want to pull up Joffrey's Instagram again. Okay. I'm going to have to actually click into it to get it. All right. Let's posted here a few times. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, if you need to get a hold of him directly, like I said, I don't have all his information, but more information I get as far as contacting Joffrey, I'm going to go ahead and add that later into the description box of both, because I'm simulcasting both on Rumble and YouTube. I'm going to put it in the description box on both after this live stream within the hour, if I can find it. If it takes me longer to find his exact contact information outside of Instagram, I will add that later. So I would say give me 24 hours, no more. I should be able to have his contact information so anybody can get a hold of him directly without having to go through IG. I know a lot of times people don't respond through Instagram, but that's one contact that we have for him right now. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, and I think I also saw him on TikTok. Is that correct? KLA, you're on mute. KLA, unmute your mic. Okay, so KLA is not unmuting his mic right now. That is the Instagram contact. Go ahead and contact him, like I said, if you need to. And if you have information, please report it to him. I think this is very important, especially for the safety of all women and children, especially in Nairobi and other parts of Kenya. These guys are also going to the villages sometimes to meet the quote unquote so-called submissive girls, and Mombasa as well, as we all know. But these are the big spots. Nairobi and Mombasa, and then some of these internal villages throughout Kenya. Some of these guys are also talking about, and already have been, to places like Uganda and Tanzania. They've been going to South Africa. They've been staying away for the most part, I guess, from Ghana, and I guess it's very obvious as to why that's happening. These guys sometimes do go into Mogadishu and Somalia and do this, and they seek prostitutes out there. I've seen it on video where they've actually bragged about it and went over there and picked up women. So this stuff is actually happening with these passport bros in places like that. They take risks like that and going into a place that's very dangerous, but there are prostitutes everywhere. So they are doing this, and it's not Somali guys that are passport bros. It's these other guys from Spain, from America, from Russia, Romania, you name it. These guys are going to places like that. It's like they're daring to go there. They're also going to dangerous places like, inner parts of the Congo and doing the same thing. And so these guys are really sick. They need to be stopped. They need to be exposed. There are some women that are doing it too. I don't care if they're females doing the same thing. They need to be exposed. If you have any information on them, expose them through any authority that you can. Just make sure that you have the information. And believe it or not, a lot of these guys really don't think, the ones that are on YouTube and other places that may not be on YouTube, but they're filming, they actually think if they go into some type of adult club in a lot of these countries and film, they think it's okay because they're in an adult club and it's just adults, right? Once they hit that record button, it now goes from just being in a private adult club to sexual tourism promotion. They're promoting sex tourism at that point. That is illegal in most places that even allow prostitution in their countries. And for all Americans, no matter where they go, the age of consent is 18. So if you go to a country and the age of consent is 15, for you Americans, it's still 18, both men and women. The law from the US follows you wherever you go. There is a legal code for that, by the way. Now, the other thing too is that if you go into these other countries and people don't want you to film, you shouldn't be filming people. That's why there's such a big problem in the country of Kenya. Austin Holloman was one of the people that complained about it all the time, that people were complaining to him about filming. Okay. There's been other people that's been beat up for this before. So don't do it. If you value your life, don't do it. And just because Kenyans might have like a softer voice according to you, don't think they can't put them knuckles up on your head or pull out a knife or even in some cases pull out a gun in some of these different countries as well. I'm telling you, don't do it. Africa is not going to be the new Pattaya or Sasua. It's not going to happen. We ain't going to let it happen. This is not happening at all. KLA, are you able to get your mic unmuted? Because you're still muted. I wanted to get like, okay, let me bring him back on.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
back here.
Okay. So I kind of, let me get through these comments real quick. Kim says, imagine that could be your investment they are doing this crap in. Yep. This is just awful. Teo says, what was the skirmish between you and JT, the bigger figure? We're not going to get into this, into that. I'm going to bring up JT, the bigger figure later. Cause I'm going to repost some videos that I had in the past on my old channel, but we're not going there just yet, but that will come. Trust me. Nana will not cover this because they aren't Black American. Whatever.
I don't know.
I will. Okay. Okay. All right. Nana doesn't care if other Africans or whites violate our Kenyan sisters, only when Black Americans do it, allegedly. Nonsense. Salah, my thoughts as well. It's bad for individuals, B&B owners, and terrible for the apartment building brand. Swahili Prince says, Kung Fu Fanta, what do we do about the Austin Hallman making money in Kenya? Report him. He's making money illegally because he doesn't have a license to do so. He did not get a business visa. He's on a tourist visa 100% of the time.
I'm not paying taxes for them.
Okay, KF covers it. I'll do it. Okay, so go ahead, KLA. Any we're going to wrap this up. Any last thoughts or any concerns before your last thoughts? Oh man, here we go again. It's been a challenge today. Let's see if he comes back on. Let's see what else you guys are saying. All right. Yeah, there you go. But benevolent dictator. Why don't you make that video? Why don't you make a post on Facebook? You know, why don't you react on any social platform that you're on? Create a page or a channel and do that. And you can help out by doing that in other spaces that people know you and they don't know us, that type of thing. Because if you do that, what you're doing is you're going to actually be helping with the situation to rectify it. Because first of all, the authorities or even people on the ground who are not the authorities or concerned citizens, nobody could do anything without first being a reaction. Without the reaction, people don't have solutions. And that's a straight up fact. People don't have solutions. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Okay, well that's fine. You don't have to make a YouTube video. Why don't you create and post? Or better yet, why don't you get with some community groups? Have like watchdog groups, stuff like that. You can also help in that way. You don't have to necessarily do it on social media. So you can find things on social media and you can bring it to a social group locally, and you can have neighborhood groups or whatever and contact police whenever you see something that's irregular. And that's something that we all need. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's fine, Teo. No problem. No problem. We just hit the hour mark. Let me bring KLA back on. KLA. So
yeah, I'm
KLA,
here.
go ahead.
So you said you asked me about my last thoughts or my conclusion.
Well, before that, what are your concerns right now?
My concerns is that why Kenya? Why want to spoil the beautiful name Kenya has? Why do you want to make it a destination whereby the women will not be respected, the women will be abused? Is there any problem that happened? Is there anything bad that is happening in America that you have to do this to Kenya because it's a payback thing? I have many questions to ask myself. True.
Okay. And I mean, that's a good point. Very good point. That's a good question for anybody that's doing this to Kenya and other places. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. What are your last thoughts, and then I'll give my last thoughts.
Your last thoughts?
Yeah, wrap it up with what's your last thoughts?
Oh, okay.
your
What's
conclusion?
my last thoughts?
Yeah.
So my last thoughts is that all these things that we are getting involved in, and what makes me even mad about this situation is that when we are trying to correct the issue, you're telling us about a problem that has been there from the way back. And this is not only in Nairobi, it's actually mostly majorly happening in Mombasa, the city that I'm in right now. We have a very big problem. It's been continuing for years, and my concern and my wishes, which I really want to see anybody from any part of the world coming to my country, not to come and derail our our culture, our the way we live. Let people come and respect who we are as a people. Come to visit the country, get to see us as who we are. Don't try and change us. I think that's very important. We are one of the few countries that we still have people who are still living indigenously the way they were before, years. People are still living like 1,000 years ago. The Maasai is a very good example. So we want to preserve that as a country. So do not bring in norms that are not accepted in the country. Try and involve our women with behavior that is absurd for an African setting, for ourselves. It's not only an African setting, but also us. We do not feel well when we see our sisters being put in that subject. It's really sad, and I think we've held our peace for long, and it's time when now we need to put a hold on to some things. This has to stop. If you're coming to the country, come visit. It's a very wonderful country, very good, beautiful place to visit. You can do tons of things. You may even end up going back to your country without doing anything. A lot of things that you need, or you've not have visited a lot of places that you need to visit. So why come and spoil that good name? Kenya has been one of the tourist destinations for the longest. It's one among the top 3, I think, in Africa. So please, when you're coming to the country, come respect our culture, enjoy what you need. Come and learn some few things. Come and teach us a few things from where you come from. Let's keep the development growing, but let's not drag ourselves out. And this question, where I always see people in the comment section saying, on the passport bro comment section, saying that if you are allowing the white people to do it, why don't you allow us? It can never be two rights to make one right. Two wrongs cannot make a one right. Sorry, two wrongs cannot make a one right.
Right.
So let's just make it right. Let's live by the books. These are things we are doing in Kenya or in Africa or in any other place, either Bangkok, either whatever. Is it Thailand? Is it Colombia? I know these things you could do in the States. So why do you take the chance to come and do it here? Are you seeing us as lesser people, or what is it? And that's the problem is that the moment you start looking people down on people might take action against you. I wouldn't be surprised at the moment where the government is getting involved. It means even the protests that we've been seeing on the internet, it means this is real. I've been noticing these changes happening. We've been seeing protests, and now we've seen arrests, and then we're seeing another arrest. We don't know what's going to happen. And the worst thing that could happen for you as a Black American coming to Kenya is something known as mob justice. Oh, hail mother of Christ. That shouldn't happen to anybody. That could get you killed. That could get you in a position where you will live to remember.
Facts.
And
Facts.
I will want to end it there today.
Okay. Very well said, KLA. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for translating this today, because I think the translation needed to be made, because At first, the Kenyans needs to go directly to the Kenyans because it's happening in Kenya. But I'm happy that you translated here. Again, I hope
Kudos. Welcome.
you're welcome, and I hope Joffrey will get in contact with me or some other people to further this investigation and other investigations
And kudos
bring
to
up,
the government.
yes, kudos to the government, kudos to the police of Kenya. And we could say whatever about bad policing or whatever, but I'm gonna give up what happened in Mombasa last week. My hands are up for the Kenyan police. Thank you very much for what you did. Thank you very much what you did for this situation, because this also happened last week. Okay.
Yeah.
So it happened around the same time as that situation in Mombasa. So
So
thank you.
the police was actually on the crackdown.
Yeah. It seems like it's,
I think somebody needs to send a memo. There's been some changes in the government. They
Exactly.
need to get the memo.
either that, or they just been doing a lot of investigation for a long time, and it was time to make the move. So,
Or is it? Let me cut this a little bit. Or is it the same reason why Austin decided to run away from Kenya? Question mark.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, it's yet to be heard. It's yet to be seen. We shall find out. All dirty laundry comes out of the wash, right? It will come out. It will come out.
They'll come out.
So let me give my last thoughts and we'll wrap this up. My biggest concern is that when you come into another country as a foreigner, and it doesn't matter which country you come from, into a country as a guest, and you take your status as a guest and turn it into criminal activity, you have no business in that country and you deserve everything that comes to you. Sometimes you get let off with a warning. And if you are, that should be a learning lesson, because people who pull out AK-47s that are undercover and detain you and give you a warning that what you did was illegal and stuff like that, let that be a warning and don't do it again. But if you do it again, you might not be so lucky. You might be doing 10, 14 years in a Kenyan prison, a Ghana prison, or even a Russian prison. I guarantee you don't want to go to prison in Russia. Trust me. So
Even
anyway,
the Kenyan one.
Yeah. So, but Kenya doesn't snow. It's not as
The food
cold.
is horrible.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and end it right there. Again, thanks everybody for coming in. I really do appreciate it. I'm Mr. Nice. I have my co-host today, Kenyan living abroad, KLA. And on that note, everybody, thank you for watching Kung Fu Fanta, the podcast. And today and every day, we're going to be watching these guys. And on that note, we are out. Kwaheri.
All right, guys, finally here we are in Portland. Nope. That is in Oregon. And right here, this waterfall is called Multnomah Falls.
God have mercy upon us.
Wow. So finally, welcome to the United States of America. Welcome to New York City, the capital city of the United States of America. Wow.
God have mercy upon us.